Welcome to Investigale. Are you ready to investigate with me? Because today we're investigating Kebab in Szczecin, Poland. Every journey starts with a moment of waiting, and mine is just a beginning. There's always this mix of excitement and exhaustion before a trip. Bags packed, mind racing, stomach already craving for something good. The world feels different when you know you're about to travel to another place, even if it's just for a while. Airport is such a strange place. People are rushing, some are waiting, some look excited, but some look so exhausted. And some, like me, are just taking it all in. There's always something about this moment, standing in the middle of a place designed for movement, knowing that soon I'll be somewhere completely different. It's a feeling I never get tired of. And before I forget, one thing about airports, you always have to let go of something before moving forward. It's a small thing, but it makes me think of how much do we hold on to, even when we know we can't take it with us. Travel teaches us that sometimes to move ahead, you have to let things go. Just like my bottle of water. And finally, I'm on the plane. My seatbelt is fastened, my bag is tucked away, and now there's nothing to do but wait. There's a reason why I always pick the window seat. It's not just for the view, though that's definitely part of it. It's about the feeling, watching the world shrink below, seeing the clouds stretch endlessly. It's a reminder that there's so much more out there waiting to be explored. Up here, everything feels both small and limitless at the same time. It's in moments like this that I remember why I love to travel. It's a feeling I'll never get used to, no matter how many times I travel. That brief weightlessness, the sense of leaving one place behind and heading toward another is such an amazing experience. The moment when you're in the sky feels so unreal.
12 seconds later.
But traveling isn't always easy. The long hours, the waiting, the way your ears clog when the plane climbs higher. I lean back, shutting my window and trying to rest. But sleep on a plane is never real sleep. It's just closing your eyes and hoping time moves faster. But still, in this moment, I wouldn't trade this journey for anything. Flying is amazing, but sleeping on a plane? That's another battle entirely. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get some rest before we land. I tried to rest, but it wasn't working. No matter how I sit, I just couldn't get comfortable. But it doesn't matter. The feeling of arriving in a new place always brings excitement. The plane touches down smoothly, and I finally feel relieved. I am tired, like really, really tired. But I'm very happy. I'm finally in Berlin. Stepping off the plane, the cold air hits me immediately. For a second, a small part of me wants to turn around, get back on a plane, and escape this freezing air. But I take a deep breath and keep moving. There's no turning back now. My journey is just getting started. I move through the airport, grab my bag, and make my way to the exit. Berlin is just a stop on my journey. As much as I'd love to explore this vibrant city, there's something calling me elsewhere. Aside from my family waiting for me in Poland, there's something else pulling me forward. And it's Kebab. As the car speeds down the highway, I always find something peaceful about long drives. Just you, the road, and your thoughts. I thought of stopping and exploring Berlin, but I know it's going to happen in the right time. But for now, the road to Poland feels like the right path, guiding me towards what matters the most. This journey is taking me closer to where I'm meant to be. Today, I'm going to try the oldest and the most known place, Kebab in Szczecin, Poland. And I'm super duper excited. It's so cold. It's so cold here, so let's just go inside. It's only a short walk to the kebab shop, but in my mind, it feels like I'm heading towards something bigger, something I've been looking forward to for so long. And the closer I get, the more the excitement hits me. As I open the door, I'm hit with the smell of sizzling meat, fresh veggies, and warm toasted bread. It's the kind of scent that tells you this is going to be worth it. Sometimes a meal isn't just about eating, it's about the experience, the wait, and the anticipation of the first bite. The craving for a good kebab has been building up for days, and now that I'm here, I can't wait to finally taste it. And as I sit by the window, despite the cold air, the view outside is so beautiful. It's the kind of view that makes you appreciate the simple things, even when the weather is less than inviting. And when I finally get my kebab wrapped in foil, I quickly unwrap it. The smell of the warm meat and fresh veggies is so good. This is a big kebab. It's massive, way bigger than I expected. The wrap is packed full of juicy meat, fresh veggies, and all the perfect toppings. And now I'm ready to take that first bite. It tastes delicious. It's too big to handle, but I'm not complaining. It's really, really good. Absolute perfection. That smoky, juicy meat, fresh veggies, soft yet crispy wrap, everything just works together. It's packed with so much flavor, and in this moment, it feels like the best food in the world.
It's so delicious. Very creamy from the inside. The meat is very tasty. It has tons of veggies inside as well. And the mixture of everything, veggies and meats, are just the best. The best in the world. So far, this is the best kebab I've ever tasted in my life. There's like carrots, cabbage, some pickles, and mixed meat. I think it's chicken and beef. Last time when I had kebab in the UK, it was tasteless. It tasted like a paper. Like literally, there's no taste, no salt at all, and it was just a disappointment. But this one is the best so far. You have to try this.
I also decided to try the kebab in a bun, and it's a whole different experience. The bun is soft and slightly crispy on the outside, and it holds everything together perfectly. The taste is different, especially with the sauce. It's richer, a bit creamier than what I had in a wrap. The bread gives it a slight sweetness that contrasts with the savory meat and the fresh veggies. And I can already tell that this version has its own unique charm. Both are amazing in their own way, but there's something about the bun that makes the flavors come together in a whole new way. And by the way, I like the shape of this kebab. It looks like a little boat. Its shape gives a fun, unique twist and makes the whole eating experience even more enjoyable. It's so simple, but that little detail just adds to how satisfying it is.
I prefer eating the kebab with wrap because it's like easier to grab and you're not going to make a mess. Because when I'm eating, I'm making mess. But the taste is the same. They're both delicious. Even though I already have this, I'm still making mess. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's just me. I just can't eat properly. Just to let you know, only in Szczecin where you can have fries in a bun, which is kind of interesting. I haven't seen like a bun with the fries, but in Szczecin you can have it and you can have a try. I'm getting full. It's very big and it's filling. I don't have big tummy, which is the most saddest part of my life. I just can't eat everything I want. This was the bun and the kebab inside of this, which is almost finishing now. It's very good. The bun is very good. It's like crunchy and perfectly cooked. All it takes is just a small bite that will make you happy. Yum, 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 yum. Super. There are so many people in here. Like the queue is always long. There are children, there are adults that go here and everybody wants to have kebab. Just like me. I can't open it. Finally. This is the worst thing. I'm not strong enough. If I have second tummy, I will eat more. I wish I was a cow because they have 4 stomachs.
After finishing my meal, I'm so full and satisfied. But now it's time to face the cold weather outside. First, I grab my scarf, but of course, I'm struggling to put it on around my neck. But after a little struggle, I finally get it wrapped around it. It's so hard to do, but I know I need to protect myself from the cold. Next, my coat. It's a bit of a challenge to get it on when you're still this full. The sleeves don't seem to go where I want them to, and I'm struggling to pull it over my shoulders. I can't help but laugh at how difficult it's becoming to put on something so simple. Same with my hat. I keep on adjusting it, trying to get it on just right. You can't just step out without preparing yourself for the chill that hits the moment you open the door. The cold air always finds a way to creep in no matter how bundled up you are. So you need to cover all your bases. And as I was getting ready to leave the shop, I noticed something unexpected. Pigeons! Right here inside. They were just hanging out, pecking around the floor like they owned the place. I guess even pigeons can't resist a good kebab. Anyways, I'm feeling completely satisfied. The food was incredible and the whole experience was definitely one for the books. If you enjoyed this little journey with me, don't forget to subscribe. I've got so many more adventures, stories, and tasty moments to share with you. So hit that button, like, and leave a comment. Let's keep on investigating together.